Okay, I wanted to share this message about healing. It is coming through really strongly. I had a regression today with somebody, and I feel called to share this message. So it's like being hard on yourself, right? Feeling bad, being hard on yourself when we are having to maybe revisit old experiences or situations. It's like stuff that we've moved through in the past before, and it's coming up again. So if everything is cyclical, if life is a spiral and we're constantly, revisiting things and slowly moving upward in the spiral, there is no end date in regards to when you need to be completely healed and have no triggers and not react to anything. I feel like a lot of times we can be super hard on ourselves for feeling like you should be further along in your journey. Maybe you're comparing your life to somebody else's and you're wondering why you're having these same experiences come up, or you're having to deal with similar shit in the form of different people, or different experiences that are kind of wanting you to learn the same lesson. And so the message is to give yourself credit, to not be so hard on yourself for these experiences that you're moving through. And there's no end date. There is no perfect time that you need to be healed by, that you need to have really anything by. There's no time when you're supposed to I know society tells us and family, etc. It's like you have to be married at this time, you have to have a job at this time, you have to know your career, you have to be healed from your childhood wounds, you have to be in a stable relationship, you have to make X amount of money, etc. And I think it's really important to realize that that's all bullshit. Really, who created these rules, who created these timelines that we are supposed to follow, that we're supposed to live our life in accordance to these fake rules that society, external forces push on you that you're supposed to be living by. And I think that this is a big topic that's coming up right now, individually as well as collectively, with this Saturn-Pluto conjunction that's happening in January. So this is the energy that we've been building up to all year and will continue to feel into next year. This is a huge fucking conjunction that happens, these two planets coming together, that happens about every 35-ish years. So for a lot of us, we've never experienced this energy in our lifetime. I know I've said this many times if you've watched other videos that I've shared on this, but yeah, this is what we're looking at right now, individually and collectively, with Saturn and Pluto coming together. Saturn is the rules, the structures, the boundaries that we live our life within, these rules that we follow, these structures that we have given meaning to, or that society tells us is important, and this is what we follow, this is what we do. These are the rules that we live by, the laws that we live by. And Pluto is the planet of death and transformation and rebirth, and basically wants to just fucking burn everything to the ground that is not in alignment with your soul's growth, with your evolution, with the highest expression of yourself. Pluto and Scorpio energy is ruthless. I understand because I have this sitting on my soul, and so the it's like evolution at all costs. You must evolve or die. And so these are the two planets that are coming together, Saturn and Pluto. And so individually, within our own personal lives, we're looking at these old rules that we've played by, these structures that we've followed. And collectively, globally, this is happening all over the world. Fucking countries are revolting, revolutions, old systems that have not been built in integrity, that aren't valid, that have no integrity, are crumbling. They're going to be burnt to the ground. Pluto is going to do a death and rebirthing process on all of these systems. So individually, we're looking at our lives, and with all this Capricorn energy that we are moving into, it's really accepting and and claiming all the parts of ourselves, claiming the parts of ourselves that we've been embarrassed of, or that we've not wanted to look at, that we've been afraid to look at in the past. And we're like, okay, holding ourselves here and having love and compassion and acceptance for what we've been through and for what we're wanting to move into, because Capricorn energy is very matter of fact. It's not very like emotionally attached to these stories. That's its opposite energy, Cancer, which is very emotional and deeply feeling. And Capricorn is like, okay, let me just give me the information. Let me see this information. Let me understand it from a more detached, logical perspective. And let's take like practical, physical, tangible fucking steps in regards to what to do next, like how we're going to move forward, how we're going to build a new foundation of our lives. And so yeah, I wanted to share this message on, I get myself riled up, this message on healing and just comparing and judging ourselves, because that can very much be the low road of the Capricorn energy. It's like feeling like they're not doing good enough. All the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, they can feel very much just like they need to be producing more, they need to be doing more, they need to be accomplishing certain things by a certain time, they need to be way further along than they are. They never, I don't want to say never, but they don't always give themselves credit for how much they actually have done and how much they have accomplished. So if you have strong earth energy in your chart, again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, yeah, let's take some time for all of us. Let's just take some time to slow down and to really look at how far we have come, and to know, again, that there is no perfect time. There is no right time that you need to be healed, that you need to have accomplished these certain things, that you need to be at this certain point in your life. Like, oh, I thought I was going to be here at this time in my life and I'm not here. And then just having a pity party or giving yourself shit for not accomplishing something that was never really yours. Like, if you didn't have society or your family or your friends or your culture, whatever the fuck, telling you what you needed to accomplish by a certain time, would you care? Would you really feel like you needed to be doing these certain things? So probably not. So yeah, just being kinder to ourselves, being more gentle in this process of life, that nobody really knows what the fuck we're doing here, or, yeah, why we're here. So to give yourself compassion and love on this journey, and to know, again, that there's no right time to be doing anything. Wherever you are right now is exactly where you need to be in your journey. Whatever, experience or situation, whatever person, whatever is, cycling back around, whatever you're experiencing again, just you're welcoming it, you're accepting it, you're not judging it or saying like, oh, I've already worked through this, why is this coming up again? Or I shouldn't even be dealing with this, I should have been healed by now. Like, that's not doing anything for yourself. So just accepting what is coming up, accepting the experience that you're having, and we're trying, as we move through the cycle of life, we're trying to go through these situations, go through these experiences, go through these encounters with other people, these relationships, whatever's playing out in your life, with a higher perspective, with more awareness, with more consciousness around what you're doing, how you're showing up, where you're letting your energy go off to, just more awareness, really. And as long as we can aim for that, to just try to be a little bit more aware and more conscious of the situations that we're going through, knowing that it's okay, whatever it is that you're moving through, and that you don't need to be anywhere at this time. Wherever you are is exactly where you need to be, and whatever you're dealing with, whatever is resurfacing or surfacing for the first time, is what you need to be moving through. And you'll move out of that cycle when you're ready. Maybe it won't even be in this lifetime. Maybe you'll come back in another lifetime and the work continues. Our soul is forever evolving. So yeah, be gentle with yourself in this human experience that we're going through. All right, I hope that this message supports you in some way. And if you'd like to reach out for a reading with me, I do astrology readings, past life regressions, tarot readings. My site is cosmicguidance.online, and I would love to hold space for you. Okay, talk soon.